Hi everybody, this is a very quick review of what you did in Module 14. As you can probably remember, it was about assessment and related areas such as portfolios. I'm going to spend just a couple of minutes this time looking at what you were discussing. Thanks very much to those of you who spent time to get involved in the discussion and to do the activities online. The main discussion on the forum was around learner portfolios and the issues that we often have as teachers with them. And I would agree with what you were saying, which is although of course there are advantages to using them, it can actually be quite problematic, especially if you've got younger learners or untidy learners of any age who might just lose them or probably drop them on the way to school and they get messy and so on. So portfolios, yes, they can be motivating, but on a practical level, I find as a teacher, maybe they're not always worth the time we put into them, and perhaps just displaying students' work, giving praise that way, can be just as rewarding. Another element of the module which focused on learner portfolios was the wiki, and there are some ideas here from three of you, from Cami, Nick Bahia and Myhan, so thank you, which just show or list the advantages and disadvantages. And I think there's if you take it practically, then you can see that there are more advantages according to you. Thanks very much for those contributions. The only other active part of this module really was the poll area, where we asked you two questions about testing and the testing you do in your schools. The first was about authenticity. How authentic are your tests? From a scale of 1, not very authentic, to 5, which is very authentic, or you have a very positive feeling about it. You can see that generally, I've included myself here, we fall into the higher categories, 3 and 4, so we're quite confident that our tests are authentic, that they actually test what they should be testing, the language that we should be focusing on. However, the validity, whether or not they actually have that validity, you're a little bit, well actually I was going to say a little bit more positive, but it's only really Cami, I suppose, who's extremely positive about this. But again, generally you have a positive attitude towards the validity of your testing at schools. Testing is such a big area and can bring in conflicting feelings among teachers, I know, but in general I think it can be helpful as a tool for us, even just in a formative way, to help us plan what we're going to do following, for example, a progress test to help our learners. Alright, that's all. It's short this time. I'm looking forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks for all your contributions so far. Bye.